Hello and welcome back, soldiers, to the third Hostile Worlds Weekly. I am Nick Prüß, a programmer and the lead designer of our game, and the one to guide you through our most recent changes again. Don't forget that we are still pre-alpha and nothing you're gonna see today is final. As you might have noticed, this is the first weekly in 720p. While you can enjoy a much higher resolution now, my frame rate has dropped to below 30 FPS in turn, so some of the particle effects might not look as intended due to the drop detail feature of the Unreal Engine. As I said, in this week we spent much time on polishing and refactoring. We revamped the code of our ability system, properly set up the owner chain of our game objects, and we were able to fix the performance impact on the visibility computation. As you can see, your team can now have vision on literally the entire map, and still everything is working fine and you can play properly. But still we succeeded in implementing two new abilities I want to show you, one of which is a new Russia ability, currently called Target Engines. Target Engines is a snare, so if you successfully land this ability on an enemy unit, it is unable to move or charge for 2 seconds. Let's just give it a try. I hope I succeed in snaring some of these aliens while they charge us. Yep, here we go. Successfully stopped this one from following me. Yeah, here you see it. It stays there until the debuff has worn off again. You might want to use target engines to protect your commander, for example, to keep enemy rushers from charging in, or to snare fleeing enemy squad members, because currently all units have the same movement speed, which might change in the next weeks when we start balancing the game. But currently it's one of the best possibilities of chasing down an enemy squad while it is fleeing, so you at least will be able to get 1 or 2 kills. The second ability I want to show you is called Call Artillery. It is an engineer ability that allows you to place an artillery next to the engineer, which automatically fires projectiles at nearby enemy units, which deal area of effect damage, as you see, and knock their targets back. The artillery can't move, so we can't issue it any movement orders, but it can be attacked, of course, and destroyed, as you have seen, and it has limited ammo. After 10 shots the artillery is dispatched immediately. Furthermore, our lead artist Daniel Thiele created some awesome new effects. Have a look at this damage area. He added some really great lightning particle effects, and if you listen closely you'll notice there are some thunder sound effects while the camera is next to this damage area. Furthermore, he fixed the terrain texture of the bridges on the map, and as you already might have noticed, we added some music theme taken from the Unreal Development Kit to our map. And additionally, he implemented the new grenade explosion effect. We fixed some bugs there too, and now we have really nice looking grenade explosion effects. What's left to do before we can finally go alpha? Let's have a look at our clocking IT again. First, there is still a handful of abilities that are to be implemented, and there's still much balancing to do, of course. Second, we need to implement the graphical user interface. Before we can add the screens like the main menu and the in-game interface, Daniel and me have to spend some time on learning Scaleform, getting into the required workflows like creating the screens in Flash and hooking the action script and Unreal script functions. So join us again next week to see what we have done, visit our homepage for further details, and if you're interested in regular updates, just like us on Facebook so you don't miss any news. Thank you for listening, see you next time.